Nice. That's awesome. Yeah, usually a few dudes hop on, so we'll see who gets on. I think Felipe's gonna be on here. Maybe Drew. Um, it's recorded too, and we just talk about random stuff. If you have anything to talk about, guy related or business related, we just kind of go about that. So,
Right on.
yeah, nice to finally meet you.
Yeah, man.
How's life treating you?
It's pretty good. Just new apartment in here, so it's been it's a process of getting it home like. So
Yeah.
and work and stuff. But other than that, life's pretty good. How about you, man?
Doing good. It's been a pretty busy week so far. It's a busy day today. I just woke up from a nap like 4 minutes ago.
Oh man.
Woke up like 4:30 this morning to start working and busy, and I'm like, I need to take a nap before I do this call because I'm gonna feel like crap. So
Right on, man. Well,
real.
What's up?
That struggle's real, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Right.
So how long you been doing this for?
I've been doing it for about a year and a half now.
That's pretty good. So how many people you got under you now?
Team or coach wise, I think I have like 100 people in my downline, and like 45 of them are my personally sponsored coaches.
That's pretty impressive, man. That's good.
Been a lot of hard work. What's up, Drew?
Hey, can you hear me okay?
Yep.
Nice. I'm on my phone. I didn't know if it was going to work or not.
Oh, it works great.
Cool.
So how do you bounce from like it just showed like just the what's Drew Williams. So
yeah,
I don't know. Oh, there we go.
Yeah,
so
on your phone, I think there's a couple options to switch through and see like one person or maybe a few.
Yeah.
A little bit different on the phone, but
yeah,
that's cool. This is an interesting app. I've never used something like this.
Yeah, it's nice. I mean, the phone's cool. You know, I do that a lot of times when I'm driving, and then from the computer and laptop, you can see like a lot more people. And then obviously from my computer, I can record it to my hard drive and upload it for everyone later on.
Right on.
What's up, Felipe?
What's up, baby? How you doing?
Did a sweet video yesterday.
Hey, I appreciate that very much, man. We worked really hard on it.
Yeah,
What's up, superstar?
Yeah.
Hey, man, we're at 532 views in less than 1 day.
That's
Damn.
awesome.
That's a support from friends and family, that's for sure.
Hey, Aaron, can you hear me?
What's up?
I swiped over on my phone, and then like all of you popped up at one time.
Everybody that's talking right now pops up. That's a trick.
Right, just swipe to your right, and boom.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, that's happening.
So wait, you just like touch the phone. Oh, there it is.
Right, touch the phone and swipe up. There you go. See,
I like the frame by frame deal though. That was pretty sick.
Yeah, when you do the frame by frame, it's basically everybody who's talking gets the stage, so to speak.
Yep.
Nice.
We can't see nothing but blackness in Cameron's picture.
Yeah, exactly.
I know.
What you in the cave, brother? You in the cave over there?
Like the.
I've been getting a lot of sun lately, so I'm like really, really dark, and you can't see me.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
Hey, you can't ask somebody why they're so dark.
Hey, your wife said I was darker than you were, so. Hey, who's that? Oh, it's one of your 11 children.
Oh, I just watched your guys' music video. That was pretty impressive.
Oh, thank you.
I appreciate that very much.
You guys need to get that like onto some music like full on like booming through the speakers.
Yeah, we're trying to. That was our very first one for
viral.
sure, you know, and it's to us it's a mini viral. Again, 550 views in 1 day. We'll take it. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
oh yeah.
That's really big for us. First time we've ever done anything like that. Like Drew was saying, you know, it's basically we got out of our comfort zone yesterday. She's always been a singer. For me, it was definitely something that
You guys are both pretty talented. I don't know. That was pretty dope.
She did all the writing of the lyrics and everything, and I did the editing and directing of the movie.
I like the part about taking pictures of your dog or something.
Everybody, dude, that's the part that is stuck with everybody. It's the funniest thing. Yeah. It's funny that you say that because I was able to pinpoint it. Taking pictures of my dog is just I mean,
Yeah.
I hit everybody
funny.
in the field. So it's really cool.
That's so dope.
But
Well, if you need me to do anything to fix that up to where it's just like right in front of you, like I'm not like the only thing that it needs is just like a full like a track like that's actually playing through it. And I can probably hook you guys up if you want.
Well,
But you already put it out, so.
Right. I mean, we are looking to do other videos, obviously, in the future. We were talking about different parodies that we could do, you know, but I think she wants to do parodies away from Beachbody now. You know, again, we're only not. I know not always, but you're only going to reach so many people when you do a Beachbody parody. You know, that being said, you know, as many places that we put our video, like Set Your Soul on Fire, I got 6 likes in that whole group.
Really?
Oh,
That's over 3,000 coaches and only 6 people liked it. You
Yeah,
know, in my group, Inspire Tribe, we got 1.
Wow.
One like in the whole group. Yeah, that's serious, dude. Cannot believe it. I mean, it really
thing, like where like Facebook like favors the people that are like. It's weird how Facebook works, but you only see like what a few like percent, like 3% of.
Right, but we're putting
really
these in the group. We're putting these posts in the group.
Yeah,
there's no excuses,
sucks, man.
There's no excuses, and again, all we can think about what it might or may not be is people gonna hate. I don't know what it is, bro. It really is. It's upsetting though. That's the most upsetting thing. Like I said,
the big groups. It seems like it's been kind of a little slow lately. Anyways, like Set Your Soul on Fire. I've kind of noticed that. Like, so it's probably not just you.
Right, I feel that. I mean, 6 people though. You know, it also tells you how many people have seen the video.
But like, hats off to you guys for putting yourselves out there, man. That's a big. That takes a lot to do something like.
No, I appreciate it, and I'm sure there's reasons why probably people aren't liking it, or you know, obviously a reason why you're not sharing it is because you don't want to give business away to somebody else. I would think. That being said, we're all on the same team. Yeah. Like I said, if I can send you guys business, I'm going to send you guys business. It's everybody runs their own business. Everybody has their own brand. And somebody who I'm talking to may connect better with Cam than they do connect with me. And I'm going to say, hey, I got this guy who's perfect for you. He's in a motocross just like you are. You know what I'm saying? So that's the way I see it. Apparently, other people don't see it that way. You know, I don't know how I feel about the whole thing.
I think it's a combo.
What's he up to up there?
I think it's a combo of that as well as what you were saying earlier about people being jealous, which is sad to say, and that's why we have this dudes only group. But I mean, that go, oh my God, awesome, but it sucks I didn't do it. I don't want to acknowledge that they did something sweet, you know?
Dude, I hope that's not the reason. I mean, just out of jealousy, and I mean, that's hated. That's just being hatred, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just doing it because, I didn't think of it first or whatever. Man, we just felt like putting it in the groups like that. We put it in Beachbody Champions. We put it in Tampa Bay Beachbody Coaches. Set Your Soul, and literally no likes.
Really?
Beachbody Champions, I think we have 2 likes, and one of them's my wife.
What?
And Tampa Coaches, 2 likes.
Wow.
Dude, these are huge groups, bro, and that's what I'm saying. That's why it hurts me so bad.
Like, I think, honestly, like, what you guys did frame by frame with it was money. It was dope, but I think the sound, like, it needs to have, like, an act, like.
Oh, I totally agree, dude. We did I did the sound through voice notes on my iPhone.
You worked with what you had, man.
That's right. That's right. We had the instrumental play on the computer. I had to find the exact point that we needed and record the instrumental with us singing it, and then it's all voiced over throughout the whole thing. So my editing had to be perfect last night, and just editing all
it's
together.
Good editing, man. It was good
I appreciate that, dude. I've been telling you, the editing was a bitch.
It's just like the overlay needs to be a little bit like needs something playing. Like even if someone remade it or something, you know.
Right. I asked a lot of people, can you tell we're lip syncing? Because obviously we're lip syncing through the whole thing, because we did the audio first, and then we did the video second. And you could tell we changed clothes how many times. You know, we had like 4 different outfits in the video. And
that
then
was dope, man.
you know, the whole little dancing at the end. We just tried to do a little bit of mimic of the video. If you've ever seen the original video,
it was funny, obviously, and it was you guys, but also like we always talk about when videos of us talking, like since it isn't perfect, you know, like it makes it more relatable because people can like I could do that, but they look at it, that's freaking hilarious, and they would never do it because they're not confident enough. But they relate to that and go, "Oh my god, that's the funniest freaking thing I've ever seen." And then it comes through like, "Well, what's this beach body? What are they talking about? Like, who are these people?"
And that's been a big thing. I've had 2 people contact me that I don't even know and just say, "Hey, you know, how did you do that?" And I was like, "Exactly. What are you asking me that I did?"
Like, what is that product?
Right. It was, how did you lose all that weight? You know,
cool.
that was because they saw my other videos and stuff like that. So that they linked to my profile. They saw that, so that helped.
Yeah, and it's about being unique and different. And Aaron, this is your first call, and I mean the dudes group is new to you, but we're always trying to figure out different ways as guys to brand ourselves and reach people because I mean it is dominated by women, but there is really successful guy coaches. And Amy, one of her live videos or some in the group, she's like, guys can be successful. They just have to work harder. And I kind of laughed at that a little bit, and it's kind of true, but it's more of you have to work harder until you find what works as a guy. And then what we've talked about before, it's easier because Drew and Felipe came up with this as guys, we relate to other males. So we've already got that. Women, it's hard to get into that. Well, also, women listen to men. So as soon as you can unlock the loophole to getting to connect with women as well as you've already got the males, you're freaking set, you know.
Sure. Hey, it's a private. You gotta go.
We're talking about beer.
Yeah. Yeah, you don't want to think that you're talking to some naked dude on here because Drew's kids think I'm naked.
Hey, I got clothes on now.
I never wear freaking clothes.
Yeah. Yeah, you did.
No, but I mean, you know, it is hard as a guy or whatever, but I like the fact that me and my wife are kind of branding together and couples. You know what I mean? That's another area that we work
That's
on.
what
And
she
it's
was
not
saying.
right. It's not just Beachbody though. We also work on relationship building as well. You know what I mean? It's somewhere else that we're also going with our brand right now. And that's actually touching a lot more people, we feel, helping with relationships. Because people were saying to us, you know, I'm so surprised that you guys have problems too. Because we talk about the problems that we're having in our relationship. You know what I mean? And people are like, oh, you guys always seem so perfect. And no, you know, we fight just like everybody else. You know what I mean? But, you know, we're doing personal development every day. We're doing couples personal development, and it helps other guys. We've actually had 2 people this week go and buy the same book we are because we were just talking to them about it. And they were just like, that sounds like exactly what me and my wife need. Or that's
What book is it?
We're reading the 5 love languages right now.
Nice.
Yeah, if you haven't read it, guys, or if you're having some issues communicating with your woman, dude, this book right now is literally changing our relationship. It's just understanding that everybody speaks a different love language. So if you guys don't know what your love language is, it's like talking Chinese. You could be sitting there going, but I'm doing the dishes for her and I'm doing all this for her, but she doesn't seem to appreciate it. You know, there's a reason. And this whole book, it just breaks it down. Obviously, I listen to everything in Audible. I don't have time to read. I do, but I would rather listen to it while I'm driving in the car or you know, taking a shower or something like that. But it's just, it breaks it down to open up the language barriers. And once you guys understand that everybody has their own language, you can communicate so much better. Like my language, for instance, my language is affirmations. I told my wife that I don't feel like she appreciates everything that I do. I feel like I do so much around the house, and it would be just so easy for her to just say, thank you. I appreciate you cooking dinner fucking 80% of the time. I cook dinner 80% of the time. I do, seriously. Seriously, and when I said something to her, it just got her, you say you do it all the time. And then she realized that all I was looking for was appreciation. I wasn't asking her to go cook. I wasn't asking her to go do that. I was just asking her to appreciate that I did it. So now when I cook, babe, I really appreciate you cooking dinner tonight. And that's all I was asking for. And
I earned some affirmation points on this one, and it was all boxes and everything. I hooked it up for her. She came home. She was stoked. So
Yeah,
it's,
see that?
she was
Like,
telling me about that. Like she's read that too, in
oh, has she?
affirmation, and then like touch, like physical part,
Exactly. Yes.
and then
Yes. Like
uh,
my wife, right? Gifts is one,
gifts.
and my wife says helping
Quality
around the
time,
house is
serving or
service,
something. Yeah.
right? Serving, and
It's a big
that's what
deal.
right. That's what my wife has. If I clean the house and I help with the kids and I do the dishes and I leave our bedroom, or if I make the bed in the morning, stuff like that, she feels love. She feels that I care about her because I do these
It's a
things.
respect thing, man.
It is, but if you don't understand what language she's talking, and I'm telling her that she's beautiful, and I'm telling her, I appreciate everything you do for me. She doesn't like affirmations. She wants to see me doing these things for her. And then I feel like I'm doing these things for her, and I want to be appreciated for doing those things. I've been married once before. We got a divorce, and I remember telling my wife, or my current wife, my ex-wife took me for granted. She didn't appreciate anything I ever did for her. And it dawned on me, I need affirmation. I need to be told that I'm appreciated.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
again, I recommend that book to, like I said,
I'm a-
couples and stuff like that, and it's really cool.
I've heard like 4 people talk about it, so I need to read that thing.
That's right. That's right. And it's funny. You start hearing things over and over again, and you start realizing, maybe there's it brings you back to that thing. There's a guy sitting on a roof during a flood, and a rowboat comes by, and they say, "Hey, jump in the boat." And he says, "No, I'm good. God will save me." And then next thing, a big sailboat comes by, and they, "Hey, jump in the boat." And he's like, "No, God will save me." And then finally a helicopter comes down. "Hey, grab the ladder, we'll take you." And he's like, "No, God will save me." Well, the flood overruns the house and the man dies. And he's sitting there in front of God, and he's like, "God, how could you deceive me? How could you not save me?" He said, "I sent you 2 boats and a helicopter. What more do you want?" That's what it is, okay? These are people talking to you over and over and over again. You have to, what's the thing I'm looking for? You
Connect
have to,
with people.
right. The doors are there. You got to walk through them.
Yep.
Exactly. And that comes back to coaching and all these workout programs. It's same thing. You have the tools given to you just like we all do, but it's up to you to take them and utilize them,
That's right. People reach out to you and you're not listening to what they're saying. Exactly. People are like, oh, like Cam, he'll hear people on his Instagram and write these little notes. Oh, this guy liked this fitness page. This guy liked this workout that I did. And then he goes back and talks to him. "Hey, I noticed that you've been commenting on this stuff." That's them reaching out to you. You know what I mean?
That's like so many chances to do that are missed. Like
exactly.
I incorporate it like I'm still learning like with the music pages that I have, and like trying to sell beats and produce for people. So it's like, I don't know. I feel like this would be a good thing to like, to
add to your brand. That sounds like your brand right there, man.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? That is your brand right there. You just got to figure out how to tie that to everything that you're doing. Yeah. Like basically like your workouts. When you're working out, have your beats in the background.
Yeah, you know what I mean? All set up right there.
Right, and have that shit there, and just be like, I'm incorporating this with my workouts.
Mm-hmm. And
it's your brand, brother.
It's like you said, and like jab, 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 right hook, and breadcrumbing is if you connect people with like music and beats as number one thing, you have people on social media, in person, Instagram, whatever. They're like, "Oh, dude, sick beats and music." You start chatting, and if you're throwing in fitness posts on a regular basis, they're gonna go to your page, check out your beats,
like this way and this way, yeah.
Exactly.
That's right.
He works out, or he's this coach guy. What's this? And they're gonna start getting interested. And since you built that relationship with music, they're gonna listen to what you have to say about fitness. Because like, "Hey man, that new beat. Appreciate your feedback." They go, "Yeah, I thought it was sick. Like it was cool." And then they're gonna bring it up or ask you like, "Wait, what's that challenge group thing you're talking about? Like, what's this coaching?" Because they're interested from you.
Because of who you are, right? Because you guys can connect through the beats. There are people out there just like you who are trying to do what you're doing, for producing music and stuff like that, but they don't know how to get in shape. You know what I mean? Here you are, you're getting in shape, and you're sitting there mixing beats. And like he said, jab, jab, left, right hook. You're gonna jab, jab with the beats. How do you make beats? How do you make beats? Oh, look at me on my off day. Or look at me while I'm mixing beats. I'm sitting here looking at it on the computer, but I'm still getting my weights in. And people are like, wow, you know, that guy, he does two things at once.
It's just how you meet those two things, or you know.
Right. How you tie them in. How are you going to tie them in together?
Exactly.
That's your brand, brother. That is your brand.
Yeah, you can't tell in this video, but my right shoulder is swollen because I sent out like 35 right hooks today on motherfucking Instagram because I've been jabbing, and I right hook
Nice.
freaking people. And in the
What are you doing?
last 48 hours, I've got 13 people filling out my coaching application off my Instagram bio because I've been jabbing, and finally right hooked them, and it's just been whoop, all that consistency has came down. I'll have to post it in the dudes group afterwards. I talked to a guy who lives in Massachusetts. Crazy weight loss story. He was like 305 pounds at his heaviest, cancer survivor. He actually got part of his jaw removed and replaced with part of his fibula to replace the jawbone because there was a tumor in there. And he fell off track, obviously, and gained a bunch of weight because he couldn't be super active. And he actually got jacked out of his mind. And he's actually has an article getting published on bodybuilding.com talking about his story. And we talked for an hour this morning on the phone about relationships and his story and like what he could bring. And he just got fired from his job, but he's like going to be scrounging out the money to get going because we connected for the past month and he heard my story. He likes all my stuff. We talked and he's like all about it. And like, that is exactly it. You just build that relationship. We connected over freaking running because he wants to start doing more cardio. And I just quickly talked to him about running. Nothing about nothing.
Jab.
It's the more jabs and the more effective jabs that you put out, you know, like it's you are like your net worth, or what do they say is your network. Yeah, it's so true with everything. Doesn't matter what it is.
Absolutely, you have to be intentional with your post. Mm-hmm. Absolutely, you must be intentional with every post that you write.
Know where you want it to go, what you want to do with it. Like it's true. It's like the law of attraction, you know.
Yep, exactly. I try to make it a point either on Facebook or Instagram every day to do a soft or a hard invite to coaching of some sort. Either like talk about like my workout, and then at the end I jab, breadcrumb coaching into it, or it's like a hard invite of like, are you making excuses? Are you tired of your life? Blah, blah, blah. Like maybe you should do something different. Maybe you should commit to something that betters your life and the lives of others. Coaching application, free, no obligation. Let's do a phone call. Let's meet up. Let's talk, whatever. Fill out my thing. So like soft jabs, hard right hooks every single day. And it just builds up that.
Yeah, the more you do it. Yeah, the more you do it, the more it just kind of comes naturally for you.
You got to be uniquely you. Like music for you, you know, Felipe with the family, Drew and what he kind of does, and it's awesome too. I think what works for guys is you've got to be vulnerable in a sense, but also break down that wall of like letting women especially know that they can come to you. Like he does post a lot with his wife, and I thought which was a perfect post is when she was standing there like this and his arms are behind her flexing. Like that was freaking hilarious. But to women in that, they look at the wife aspect and go, oh man, that's really cool, but also kind of goofy. So they go, well, this guy isn't like a hard ass, like, dude.
Yeah, exactly.
So I message him, he's probably going to listen and help me out. And even something so simple like that speaks volumes, you know. And it's awesome. It's huge. And that's what you just got to keep replicating and keep trying. And the biggest thing too, like we're guilty of it as guys, just as bad as women, but comparing our bodies or our businesses to other dudes or other women, and you can't. Like what takes me a year might take all you 2 years, or like what takes Felipe 1 month might take me 6 months. But the point of it is it doesn't matter how long it takes as long as you never give up doing it. That's the biggest thing. Like you could tell someone like, hey, you want to be an NBA basketball player? They're like, hell yes. Like, okay, well, you're going to work out and practice basketball every single day for 10 years, and then you get your shot. And most people be like, no way. That's way too much effort. Not going to do it. 10 years, no thanks. But there are going to be that people like, yes, my desire, my passion for playing in the NBA is so great. I will take that challenge, and I will play basketball every day for 10 years to get that opportunity. And it's what you choose, you know, like how bad do you want a better life or how bad do you want to succeed? Because the only time you fail is when you give up. It shouldn't matter if it takes you your whole lifetime. If you never give up, you're going to be successful.
That's right. And that takes me back to
Good
Orville
words.
Redenbacher, man. Orville Redenbacher worked till he's 65 years old before he finally developed the perfect popcorn. From when he was a kid all the way up, dude. It took him that long to finally get, but he never gave up to make Orville Redenbacher.
Can't, man. You can't do that. You gotta make that corn pop.
Yep.
That's right. I mean, hey, I mean, that's it right there. I mean, we have to realize we're building businesses here. It's not overnight. I love what Cam posted tonight. You know what I mean? Success doesn't happen overnight. You know, it doesn't. You have to work for it.
Exactly. Like I said too, like it's one thing to work towards a goal and then you check it off. Maybe it took you 40 years, but another problem people have is they set a goal that they want to hit, like whether it's quit their job or pay off credit cards or whatever, and they get that goal and then they coast. They got that one goal and like, okay, well I made that, I lost 20 pounds, and then they fall back off the wagon. You accomplish the goal, however long it takes, and then you raise the bar to something. You know, like, okay, I quit my job in 6 months. Now I want to make like $5,000 a month, or maybe I want to start traveling for a living, whatever. Like raise it up and go after it again, because you're always going to be growing and pushing yourself, and you can't get complacent, because Kevin is always talking about redoing your brand or readjusting your brand every year, because what worked in 2016 probably isn't going to work in 2017. So you always have to be adapting and growing and willing to listen and try new things. And it's true. Like what I did at January 2015 last year is not even close to what I'm doing right now today, which is also not close to what I was doing 6 months ago. Like it's always adapting and trying new things, and be willing to put your ego aside and ask for help and try different things. You know, like guys are probably the worst of it out of anybody, but if I saw Drew do something that I thought was awesome or I was struggling with as a guy, I mean, he's my buddy, so it's a little bit different, but if I saw on the outside, I'd be like, crap, I don't want to admit that Drew's better than me or he's smarter than me. I just won't ask him. But when you check that ego, which I talked about in Set Your Soul on Fire too, it's like, okay, Drew's doing some shit that I need to get on his level. Whatever. Screw it. Drew, dude, what the hell are you doing? I want to talk to you. What's going on? And, you know, like, it'll help you out. But if you're too egotistical to ask for help, like, come on. Like Felipe, like, his video just did.
I was just going to say, what did I do when we got to hang out together? I was all over Cam. Dude, tell me what you're doing. Yeah. I was, dude. I was like, tell me how you're doing it. You know, watching them work from sun up to down. You know, things like that. It's those kind of things that you have to pay attention to. And I wanted to say, you know, a statement by T. Maxwell in Failing Forward. At first you don't succeed. At first you do succeed. Try something else. You know, try something harder. You know, we want to always push ourselves every time we hit a goal to try something else, you know. So always make sure we're doing that.
Yeah. Exactly.
Word. Yeah, and like one thing that I've known is like you mess up, like something happens, like, you know, like you hit like a stumbling block or whatever, like to get discouraged and just give up. Because I've heard with her, like that's like the biggest issue is like people just giving up, like after a year or so of doing it, and then they're just calling it, you know, like what do I do here? And then they're done, and then they like crawl back to want to do it again, and like it's yeah. So I was thinking about that too, and I like some of your guys's, like a lot of what you guys had to say. Like it's kind of a cool thing, man. Like this is every Wednesday.
Yeah, that's why we're here, man. We're here because sometimes you need somebody else who's in the same boat you are, who's sitting there doing the same thing you are. We're struggling. I mean, dude, we're failing at inviting every month. I mean, Cam, what are you? Success Club what?
Success Club 7.
Success Club 7. I guarantee he's probably sent out 700 invites.
Pretty close.
That's what right, and that's what I'm talking about, dude. I'm a Success Club 4, and I'm sending them out every freaking day. Every single day is a failure, but it's a lesson.
Yep. It's planting those seeds, and that's the hardest thing, and that's some good advice for you, Aaron, what you're just talking about, like never giving up, is leading with yourself first and always focus on yourself, because even if you aren't helping anyone, you're working out every day, you're winning. you know, like you're doing it for yourself and then you're putting it out in the universe to help other people. But planting those seeds, like Mike Ryan, who actually lives in Central Oregon, he's a good guy. Maybe run into him sometimes, but super great guy, motivational speaker, superstar diamond coach, great guy. But he talked about how the people coaching wise and challenge packs and stuff that typically you sign up in the current month aren't the people that you just talked to like 2 days ago. It's Felipe, who you talked to in January, who was like, no, bro, my family's going through a rough time. I can't. Like, cool. And you keep talking to Felipe, and then August hits, and he's like, okay, dude, I've been seeing your shit for like 8 months. I got my taxes back, or we sold a car or whatever. I want to do this. And plant those seeds, and it comes around. It happens to us all. Like, I just had a guy who messaged me out of the blue who I used to. Something about my former hockey players, they're all coming out of the woodwork slowly but surely. They've all gained weight since we quit playing hockey, and they all one by one come out. Another one was like, dude, what's up? Like, I've gained 40 pounds since 2008. I feel like shit. Like, what can you offer me as a program and coaching? And I didn't even talk to him about anything about that. I just messaged him back. I was like, dude, how you been? And we've just been talking all day. I haven't mentioned a single thing about what I can offer him yet, because I've just been reconnecting with him about his life, building our relationship back up, because when it comes to that point of talking about coaching or program, like, he'll
trust you.
Exactly. He'll trust me and listen to everything I have to say. But bottom line, and this goes to coaching and challenge packs that I'm switching around, especially now, 100% upfront. I'm like, dude, Aaron, you want to get in better shape, whatever, that's great. I'll be here every day helping you out. But if you don't give me effort back and you don't show up every day and you ignore my text messages or my messages and you're falling off the wagon, I cannot help you. You have to be willing to help yourself and meet me in the middle. So I tell everyone that. Go, if you don't want that, that's fine. But if you do, I'll be here helping you, and you got to take the necessary steps of action every day to make it happen with me. Because I got a big-ass boat that can hold an infinite amount of people, but like Felipe is saying, if you wave by the boat every day because you think something's just going to happen to you, it's not, you know? You need to take that step.
Make it happen.
Help you, you know?
Yep.
Yeah. So, I guess it's just knowing. It comes to like knowing like how it works. You know, like I still, after seeing Alexis with what she does, I still like don't. You know, it just takes applying it, I guess. You know, and it sounds like something that I'd like to apply myself to. So.
Yeah, it definitely is. It's definitely a learning experience, and we're still learning, dude. Cam's been in here over 1.5 years. I've been here 13 months. Drew, he's almost a year, right?
Yeah, I'm one of the people that fell off the wagon and came back.
Right, but you came back, and you came back probably because you saw somebody posting. You probably came back because you saw him doing his dance in that freaking alien outfit or something.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm just saying, you know what I mean? But it was because he never gave up and just kept on going, and that's what people are watching us to do. People are actually watching for us to fail. That's the honest to God truth. They're watching because they want to see us fail.
It's true.
They want to see us fail, and after a year or after 2 years, after 3 years, they're like, man, this guy is not going anywhere. And now I'm going to give him a chance. And that's what Cam's talking about. You just stay consistent, keep making those relationships, and those haters who are hoping that you're going to fall on your face are going to come back.
Yep, exactly. And it's twofold, and I've talked about it too. I think I need to make another video. These calls I really like because they're always different ideas for me, because I like making videos talking about different stuff. So I just pull bits and pieces, and I'll go live or I'll make a YouTube video. I freaking love it. But it goes both ways. The haters will come back around because they're expecting you to fail. You don't. Like, oh shit, I want Felipe's help now. And then also the people that don't necessarily doubt you per se, but are watching, going, well, I don't believe I could do what Drew's doing. But Drew shows up every day and keeps posting for himself. And that person who doesn't believe in themselves, they see it, and over time, every day they start believing, like, maybe I could do it. And then maybe Drew can help me. And then they keep seeing it, and then that's where they come out of the woodwork and go, Drew, I've been watching your story for 1.5 years, and because you did not give up, it made me believe that I could take that first step, just that first step, because he didn't give up. And that's a big thing to realize too. Like when you don't want to do your workout, you think about quitting. Like yes, do it for yourself, but think about Drew or Felipe or Aaron or whoever that who might be watching in Ohio or Canada or God knows where on their Facebook, waiting to see your post because you motivate them to get out of fucking bed every day. You know, like by seeing your craziness or seeing your wildness, like you don't know who you're impacting, who never even says anything until they come to you like, you changed my life, dude. What?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you changed my life.
Right, that's a good point. I was only in the business probably less than 6 months, and I went back to my hometown after Summit, and I had this 6'4" motherfucker come up to me, dude, Jack guy. And I've never met the guy before in my life, dude. But he was like, dude, I follow you on Facebook, bro. He's like, because of you, I get up every morning and work out. And I was just like, are you fucking kidding me? He's like, no, dude, you're so consistent. And I was just like, wow, thank you so much. But he was like, no, thank you. Dude, this guy is fucking – I'm only 5'5", bro. So I'm like, holy shit, man. I inspired you? And he's like, yeah. And I was like, wow. And that's what I'm saying. You don't know who you're inspiring just by posting every single day. I tell people that in my challenge group too. You know, I'm like, I need you guys to post. And they're like, oh, I don't think I have anything to say. Right. Everything that you don't think you have to say could spark somebody else to say, you know what, I want to work out today because of that person.
Some of my closest friends and family, they won't like anything, like any of the posts I put, the pictures, the videos. But then when I see them, they're like, oh, we watch your stuff all the time. Like, you've inspired us to be better, you know, I'm doing this or that. And I'm like, you don't like nothing, you know, what's up? Hook it up, you know?
That's right. That's right. But they're watching.
Yeah, exactly.
You better believe they're watching, dude. Believe that. As long as you're consistent every single day, you may see the followers come. You may not see the comments come. But when you get out in public and people are like, hey, aren't you that guy on Facebook? Or, man, I have to admit, I watch all your videos. People say that to me all the time.
Really?
All the time, dude. I watch all your videos, and I'm like, wow, thanks. I wish you would like something.
Yeah. Show me some love.
Exactly. And a little bit of info. I think I might have told you guys this before, but one of the things I do every day as well is we all have our different hashtags that we use all the time. Fit dads. I don't use that because I'm not a dad, you know. So if you use that hashtag, whatever, is go through them daily and click on them. And what I do is I spend like a half hour twice a day through my popular hashtags, and I'll scroll through it on Instagram and I'll find people I connect with, like Drew or something. Like, that guy looks pretty freaking cool. He lifts weights, he's into motocross, whatever sports, and I will just leave a legitimate comment. Nothing coach related, no hidden agendas, but dude, bro, your freaking garage gym looks fucking badass. Like, I hope when I move and I start building up my garage gym again, it'll look like yours. Like, what equipment are you using? Like, awesome. You just start that conversation, you know?
Just engage with, yeah.
Because what happens, like I've said before, is maybe you connect with them and they never coach and they never do anything. Who cares? You got a new friend you can talk to, but they stalk your page immediately. Like, who's this guy? They see all your stuff and they know what you're about, and you don't have to ever talk to them necessarily about it. Is you just keep leaving breadcrumbs for them for maybe them to ask.
Powerful. That shit is powerful, man. Yeah.
I can't tell you how effective that is. I have my Instagram messenger is probably about tapped out. I probably have like 1,100 messages in there, but like all these conversations I'm having, and a lot of it is I just talk to them about their life and their kids and all this stuff. And then 9 times out of 10, they always ask me about what the hell I'm doing for a career because they see all this shit I'm posting. And if they're asking about it, it's already made. I've already got the seed planted. It's sprouting. I just be upfront and honest and tell them what I do. And some are like, oh, cool. And then some are like, tell me more. And then I'm like, cool, call me, text me, Zoom app, whatever. Like, let's get this going. And that's how I get a lot of my connections flowing.
And is Facebook like the target place to do that because it's so appropriate to like message people as opposed to like Instagram or Twitter? Like, it's just weird to message somebody on that.
So
you know,
what we all kind of found, and I agree with this too, is Facebook is more of your personal self, and it's good for like your family and all that, and definitely throw some business in there. But Instagram especially is almost solely geared towards business. Like, you can post strictly fitness shit, entrepreneur, CEO life, whatever, because that's what people choose to follow you. Like, your mom has to be your friend on Facebook because she's your mom, but she don't have to follow you on Instagram because she doesn't want to see your fitness shit. She just feel bad about herself or whatever. But people follow you because they want to see your shit. So put it all out there that you want to see. So like when I message people, it's strictly like business related or about relationships and stuff, because you can put that content out there because that's what it's designed for. Where on Facebook, if it's not your like page, if it's your personal page, if I posted 100% fitness and health every single day, all day, every day, people are like, okay, dude, we get it. You work out, bro. Big freaking deal. But I don't post that all the time. It's the wife, the dogs, funny shit, lip sync, cooking videos, hockey, whatever. And then throw in my fitness stuff. For Instagram, it's a fitness page. It's all fitness all the time, all day, every day, because that's what it's fucking meant to be.
Right, Aaron, your comment of it's, you know, it feels icky basically to comment these people on, or to message these people on Instagram.
Yeah.
All that is, bro, all that is comfort zone, brother.
Mhm.
All that is getting out of that comfort zone. I promise you, the more times that you go, actually, a good way to get into it is comment back on every time someone comments on your shit.
Yep.
That's the best way to start, okay? Is every time somebody throws a comment, hey, nice video, or thumbs up, or whatever it is, comment right back. Hey, I appreciate this very much. And what you're doing is now building these little messages, okay, that you're going to message these people. You're building this little relationship like Cam would do, and then you write their name down. And write their name. And then as they do that, write that name down, and, oh, hey, he liked a couple pictures, or he's commented on a couple things. Now it doesn't feel as icky to go and send them a message and be like, hey, man, I noticed that you've been liking some of my pictures or something like that. Have you ever, you know, done a fitness program, or, you know, or I see I've been on your page. I noticed that you like to do, you know, mix of music. Maybe we can mix music together sometime. Boom. Next thing you know, you guys are working out together. But it's comfort zone. The reason why you're saying it feels icky. That's it. The more you do it, the more it'll feel better. And the way to start is just comment back on every single comment, every single one.
You don't do it inside a DM. There's like places where you do that. Like if you're commenting on like publicly onto their page, like I don't know, because you can't just like hit someone's DM and be like, oh, you're doing all this like dope music, I want to send you a beat. They're not going to answer you. So you're right.
But not everybody will answer. If you send 100 of those messages, I guarantee one of them will say, yeah, let's work on something. That's the thing. Right. Gary Vaynerchuk will say that. I'll send out 1,000 messages to single moms saying, will you take a picture with my olive oil? And 7 of them will say, sure. That he's never even met before. Yep. And then it's just a numbers game, brother. It's just a way to get out there. Like, again,
knocking on doors.
Icky. That's right. Yep. That's exactly what it is. It feels icky, but again, once you do it enough, it becomes like second nature. It's now your comfort zone. It's now your comfort zone to get outside and be like, hey, man, I noticed you like some beats. I sent you a beat. Tell me what you think. You send it out to 100 people, and somebody's going to respond back, yeah, man, it is a pretty sick beat.
Yep. Yeah, it's just, you have to put yourself out there, and it just depends on like what level of that you're willing to go for like that, and
for your dreams.
Yeah.
What are you willing to go to fulfill your dreams, brother? That's what it is. Yep. You can work for yourself, or you can help somebody work for them. That's the truth, man. And that's what pushes me to make that video for myself last night. To make it for myself, to get outside of my comfort. Dude, I'm telling you, I don't ever sing karaoke, let alone put something that can be seen by
lip sync, bro.
Right. That's why putting something out there that could be seen by everybody and their mother was heart pounding, bro.
Hats off to you, man.
Dude, dope. But I'm just saying, do what you need to do for you. You know what I mean?
Yep.
If me, I need to go contact these guys. I need to send them a mix of my beat. I need to send them just a little bit of my beat and just see what they think. Fuck what they think. Because it's at the end of the day, they don't decide your future, brother.
You got to get to the point where you got to force them to like talk with their friends about what they think when they're hearing about you.
Well, exactly. And they will. They'll be like, oh my God, that guy sent me something a long time ago. And now you're collaborating with them? Yeah.
Your goal is to make it to where whatever your goals and dreams are, that when people follow you or see you, that they need to do what the hell you're doing. They need to look at you and be like, damn, I've been following his shit, and I don't know if he sells like Slurpees for a living or if he sells like sewing kits. Whatever the fuck he's doing, he's the happiest, healthiest, goofiest dude I've ever fucking seen, and he's traveled the goddamn world, and I want to do that. Like, that's the whole point. Where people look at like Shanti and Amy and Aaron and Daniel, Tony, like they see what they're doing, and like, I want to be you, or I want to live your life, and that's what I'm working towards. Like, that doesn't necessarily mean like make $1 million a year or be famous necessarily like that, but the lifestyle and what it brings, like, people want to be, and I get that now on like a smaller scale of like, I get messages like, I don't know what you're doing, but I want to do it. Like, I see all your stuff, like, and that's what I need in my life. I'm like, okay, I need to keep doing this because it's finally like making a little dent in society that it's going to finally like break the fucking dam. And then, but it takes work. Like Steven said, it takes a lot of like, it's like the equivalent of like crawling through mud and barbed wire for like, I don't know, 10 miles. Like, it takes you how long? Like, am I going to give up and just roll over and die, or am I going to keep crawling because I know eventually it's going to end and there's going to be something better? That's like what you got to do. You got to crawl through the shit to get to the good shit at the end, but you can't give up just because it seems like it's tough. Like, that's what makes the journey when you get there. Like, fuck, that was totally worth it. Like, I appreciate this so much because I dealt with some bad stuff. But you give up, you never get to appreciate all that hard work, you know?
That's true. Yeah.
My post today was, if you have the power to make someone happy, do it. The world needs more of that. And that's, dude, people are looking for that. I actually had somebody, one of the people who responded to our video last night, the bartender at my job said, this girl sat at the bar and played your video over and over and over again. I was like, really? He goes, her brother died today.
Oh,
and it was
man.
the only thing that made her happy. So she kept playing it and playing it and playing it. And that's what my post was about today. If you can make just one person happy, man, do it. Do you.
Exactly.
Be unapologetically you, man. If you don't do you, you don't get done. And the world misses out.
Yep. And there's enough negative shit in the world that that outweighs positive by like 100 to 1. So if we could have more of the positive side fighting back the force, I mean, fuck yeah, dude. Like, it'd be a lot better if everyone was positive and happy all the time. That'd be cool. But that's what we get to do. We get to promote that. Like, it's not necessarily just getting jacked out of your mind or losing weight. I mean, it's a side effect, but people are happier and healthier and enjoy their lives and they're more stress-free. Like, that's fucking cool, you know? And like, watching that video then, like, you can't watch that video. I mean, you'd have to be like in the worst pissed off ever mood, like not laughing. Somebody dying, that's a pretty fucked up situation. So I could see if she watched that video and still didn't laugh, because that's a pretty messed up situation. But the fact that she liked it.
Right, but she knows who we are. You know what I mean? She knows us.
Yeah, so I mean, that made a big impact, like, on somebody's life, and that's what you have to think about. Like, I mean, this is life-changing stuff, you know? Like, it seems crazy, and like, in the beginning, like, all this crap, I hear these coaches, I see these people talking this talk, but you might not believe it fully yet. But as soon as you just do it, like Nike's slogan, just do it, that's part of growing into it, because you start adding on different stuff, and then you start convincing yourself, like, oh shit, I'm doing it, like what he said 6 months ago. Like, I thought he was full of shit, he's this crazy ass dude, but now I'm doing it, and I believe it, and I see it, and what the fuck, like, how did that happen? It's just because you just did it. That's
The
Planting
more
like
you
a
do
seed
it.
for yourself. Yeah.
That's right. Yep. And the
You-
more
you-
you do it, brother.
Creating your go ahead.
Go ahead. No, please.
Well,
go ahead.
yeah, you're creating what your outcome is by telling yourself, like, affirming for yourself. That's what I hear
Yeah.
in what you're saying, man.
Dude, the more you do it, okay, the more you are you and the more you're positive, the more haters you're going to get too.
Yep.
And the
Yep.
point is if you're getting haters, you're finally doing something right.
Mhm.
Right. Then,
You know what I mean?
if you have haters, don't respond to them, because it just leads into the game. And leave them what I always leave my haters, and I tell other people, is you find the meme of James Franco from the interview that says, "You're just motherfucking peanut butter and jealous." You just stamp it and you fucking walk away. You just leave it and you walk away. It's the best response ever because it's true. You know, like if I was
KY jelly all over that shit.
this is the honest to God truth. I don't know anything about mixed music or anything. So if I responded to one of your beats you post on Facebook and said that's the stupidest shit I've ever heard, 100% true, then I'm just jealous that I don't know how to fucking make beats. That's the only reason I think it sucks, because I have no idea what I'm doing, and people will tear it down because they're jealous. So you just gotta be like, hey, fuck, if you're upset that I live a happy, healthy life, I got a smoking hot wife, and I'm doing the best shit in my life, and I get to travel.
Motivated more.
I wanted to say that to you. I feel like that picture you posted of your wife should have been in the dudes group.
Hey, did you see my comment, Cameron?
Yeah.
Yeah. I was like, I don't know if I should like this or not. Like, I don't know if I'm allowed to.
I loved it. I loved it, man.
Yeah.
You'll be surprised. I get probably 10 to 1 women messaging me more than men. Like, I'll get the occasional dude like, "Oh, your wife's hot or gorgeous." I'm like, "Thanks, man." But it's mostly women like, "Damn, your wife's ass or leg." Like, I love it. And so that helps me out because I can help them with like workouts. So I'm like, "Oh, you want to look like Courtney? Well, this is what she does."
All right, I'm just saying, put it in the dudes group. That's all I was saying.
Well, we do a show at 9:00 Eastern time on Wednesdays and Fridays, but it costs you like $5. But you're more than welcome to join in on that. I'm just kidding.
Nice. Wow.
I want the monthly subscription, motherfucker. Shit.
I'm trying to build a side income, and she said no.
That's funny.
Yeah. Drew, did you have anything you want to talk about or anything?
Not that I can think of. We talked about like I guess Miracle Morning stuff last week, I think, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I've done it like today was my second day of getting up like really early.
What time is really early?
Well, it's early for me now. Like I've been getting up like at about 5:20, like 5:15 or so.
Dude, that's early, bro.
So, but I've been working out like today and yesterday, like by 5:45. So in the morning. Now I'm kind of lost in the evening because I'm not working out. So I'm like, what do I do now?
Right, but what do you do with this extra time? That's the whole point of the morning, brother.
Exactly.
This extra time now. That's what I was telling Cam is when I started My Miracle Morning, I realized I have to delegate what I'm going to do because I sat around wasting time. I was just wasting it.
Yep, exactly. And Gary Vee actually videos.
Is she allowed in here?
How he has people that go, "Why the fuck do you get up so early every day?" And he's like, "If you have to ask me that question, there's the problem right there." Like
I'm not hustling. Yeah.
Miracle Mornings help me like be more streamlined with doing my yoga and PD like first thing in the morning. But I've always been, and it's a product of my father's environment. That motherfucker always got up at 5 o'clock every day, whether we just drove 10 hours from Canada after a road trip or he had to go to work. 5 o'clock. So what I do, I replicated it. I was up at 5:30 every day, whether I was at school or work or drunk off my ass. I would get up at 5:30 every morning and get my shit done. So I've always been an early riser. Just Miracle Mornings help me streamline it better. But it's true because I get more done in the first 5 hours of the day than most people get done in like 2 days. They're like, "What'd you do this morning?" I'm like, boom, boom, invite, coach, workout, YouTube video, PD. I went here. I went there like, by 10? I'm like, yeah, I fucking got up at 5 o'clock this morning. I'll fuck around. Like, now I got this whole day to relax or work more or fit in, like.
Plan your day tomorrow.
Yeah, plan my day tomorrow, do like 5 calls. I remember telling one of the coaches on Serious on Fire like a year ago, they're like, how many phone calls and video calls do you do like each week? I'm like, I only do them Monday through Friday. I'm like 20 to 25, and they're like, what the fuck? I'm like, yeah, it's usually more, but I had a bad week. And I'm like, guys, make it happen. I'm like, I fucking fit it in. Like, that's what it. I'm like, Drew, you're available at 1:13 p.m. on a Tuesday? Call me for 10 fucking minutes. Like, I gotta go. Felipe's calling. He's next. Like, and that's what it fucking takes, hustling. Like, I make it happen. And there's sometimes, like I told Ann before you guys hopped on, I was fucking beat down, tired. I took a motherfucking 30-minute nap before I got on this call because I had to. I was like, I'm shutting down. I need to sleep. set my alarm, woke up, and I feel great. So,
No, for sure. I love the Miracle Morning. Like I told you in your comment, man. The first 10 days feel like torture.
Yeah.
You know, those first 10 days of getting up at that time of day, I know, it's really rough. You know what I mean? And then from the 11th day to the 21st day, you start to kind of feel, okay, maybe I can do this. You know what I mean? But I'm telling you, the 21 to the 30 day, that's when you're unstoppable. That's when you become unstoppable.
Yep. It's developing that good habit, you know, because like if you start off every day the same, you're going to have the same reactions when you wake up. Whatever happened the night before, your dreams, whatever, you know, you got yoga or workout or personal development, whatever you do for your Miracle Morning every single day. And that's, you start off each day the same and on the right track. And then you're like, fuck, cool. I did my shit. Like, I feel great. Like, let's go to work or let's take the kids to school or whatever. And you're already set up.
It's a part of your lifestyle. It's a part of, you know, it helps you and it can help other people, and it's a good avenue to help other people.
It's easy to do and it's easy not to do. But
I could see that.
Yep.
You know, a good thing to do with that extra time in the morning, especially, is classroom time. And that's going into the back office there and going into training and just, dude, you know, set aside 30 minutes or whatever it is that you have. Like you said, I mean, I'm sitting here in the evening and I don't have something to do. Dude, trust me, you can go into the back office for 30 minutes and go into your Emerald training or go into your coach training. And there is just tons of stuff. You can just, again, this business is always learning, always like, who knows what the leadership ladder is and what it's going to take to get to the next step of the leadership ladder. Go in the back office and learn. Go in the back office and figure it out. If this was your other job, you would have to go through training and stuff like that to get to the, you know, promotion or to even get a paycheck.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? They're not just going to say, oh, this guy, you know, he looks good off the street, we're just going to hire him. No, they're going to train you. Consider this your training. You need to go into the back office and you need to train your ass off.
Yep. So it's like a resource of like stuff.
Everything. Everything you need is in the back office, bro.
That's good to know.
Like a video.
About like that's
Who's
like
your
a
coach?
section on the website that.
Right.
Or is
Who's
that
your
like,
coach?
Okay. I signed up under Alexis.
Okay. Does Alexis know how? I mean, obviously she does. You're right. So just
She
have her. Right. Of course. Have her show you how to get into the back office. You get into the back office, dude, and go far right. Top is training. Hit training. Go. If you're just a coach, go under coach. And, dude, step-by-step instructions of what you need to do.
There it is. Well, yeah,
everything you need.
She's been making, like, I don't know, just been kind of observing what she does, and, you know, it looks interesting. It looks like something I'd like to apply for me, you know.
Well,
so
get in there and just read. Just get in there and take a look at it and just be like, can I do these things? Can I build a contact list? Can I build a contact list? One of the first things you do. Can I do the 3 vitals? Or the 4 vitals now? Can I, what are some of the things? You have to do quick start. Can I do a 7-day quick start? Those things are in the first couple days of your training. And, you know, doing a coach basics, if you've ever been to a coach basics, those are great too. You get in one of those and it's just every day is something a little bit, just learning, just to learn.
Mm-hmm.
There's like a whole video. There's like a whole video library in there with a bunch of videos too. It's really
absolutely,
good.
Dude. The video libraries are great. It's Summit. You can go to Summit last year and just go into the training, go down to videos, and then go all the way down to Summit. And dude, you can watch Summit as if you were there.
I'll have to check it out. I need to look at it. So I appreciate you letting me know, so she can point me in that. And like she's got the computer right there, so I can look at it.
Just ask her, can I see the back office training? And then boom, she points you in the right direction. Like I said, they break it down to coach, emerald, ruby, diamond, and wherever you're at, that's where you start. And you just sit there and word for word, start here with the 7-day quick start. Create a contact list, do a brain dump, do it and actually do it. And you'll be amazed at your business. And always stay in the basics. Okay, this job isn't hard, bro. You got to stay in the, always stay in school, basically, and always keep it simple. Phase 1, right? Stay in phase 1. Stay there. All the top coaches will tell you they still are in phase 1, which is learning the basics. Just go in there and, make sure that you're practicing your vitals for sure.
Yep, and don't be afraid if you have any questions or anything. Just post it in the
group.
And post workouts, post motivational stuff. Like, it's starting to come back around, and the fire died out for a while, but it's starting to ignite the flame again. And even
me and Cameron made a pact. We're gonna start this shit up.
Yeah,
and we had 3. Yeah. You make 4, brother.
Yeah.
Next week, let's shoot for 5.
Yep. Let's do it.
Just gotta keep posting and keep encouraging each other, and it's gonna grow. So
I want to be like this, like